Greetings and welcome to the Connection Lost achievement guide. For the achievement you have to defeat Rahu the Avatar. Rahu is the second boss of the game and is found in level 6, you shouldn't have peeked. The fight itself is separated in two sections. In the first section you have to defeat mirror images of the boss in combat. The second part puts your parkour skills to the test, but more to that later. The fight begins with a little tutorial on cyber void manipulation. Also you get a hint onto how the portals work. The mirror images usually change spots as you get too close to them without damaging them. So you have to use the portal. They will always move into the opposite part of the room. So you have to utilize the portals to come out behind them and attack them here. Note that you can also mark the enemies with a shuriken and grapple towards them, which increases your mobility by a lot. It is easier to traverse in this fight this way instead of only trusting the portals. Now after you beat the majority of enemies, the room layout will drastically change and less platforms will be available. Jump into the abyss and you see that you're in an endlessly falling cycle, but the room stays static, meaning that you can hop down and fall onto the next platform if need be. Should there be only 5 to 6 images left, the mirror images will float high above, so you can either way fall onto them or mark them with a shuriken and grapple towards them to kill them. As you defeat the last mirror image, phase 2 of the fight will start. Here you have to use the skill Kira teached you. Manipulate the parkour elements in Cyber Void and move forward. You have to swap between parkour and activating walls. Pay attention to boss abilities. The boss can either way create shockwaves or lasers. So now let's go. Jump over those two shockwaves here. Now jump onto the platform and duck under the laser, immediately dodge the next shockwave and jump into the portal to get a checkpoint. Next up, you hop over 3 shockwaves and then you start wall running. Take the upwind and hop over the next shockwave, immediately duck under the lasers after. Make your way forward. On the next big golden wall, you have to hop over 2 shockwaves. Also on the following golden wall after the upwind, the boss will slam twice, jump over both shockwaves and jump into safety into the portal. Now Rahu spiced it up with moving laser barriers. My advice, hop through a gap, activate your sensory boost, spot the next platform, activate it and hop into the upwind with the sensory boost. Do so 2 times. After that you will reach a long walkway. The strategy is as follows: land on the platform, duck under the laser, move a bit forward, hop over the shockwaves. Further ahead another laser, followed by another shockwaves. Grab yourself another checkpoint in the portal. In the following part you have to activate the rails and hop over before the lasers turn you into ash. The section itself is not too difficult since it is fairly easy and scripted due to the boss and Jack engaging in dialogue. Keep an eye onto the lasers and have your sensory boost at the ready. The initial use of sensory boost does a lot for you here. I mean, you may have to repeat certain stages once or twice, maybe even 3 times, but that is not a big issue because the fight is very beautifully set and you will always be motivated to push onward. So enjoy the scenery and move forward. You can also hop back onto the upwind because the lasers are scripted, so you have enough time to readjust. So now for the final stretch. Now this is similar to the previous part. Dodge the laser sideways with your sensory boost. After that you will come into a long section with rails that you have to activate. Follow your way up. Now after this checkpoint portal, make your way forward. There should be another portal waiting for you at the end, and you will make your way into the very final stretch of the fight. So now here you have to dodge 3 laser barriers with your sensory boost while making your way up. First you have to dodge to the right. Hop onto the platform and be ready to dodge to the left next. Hop onto this one, dodge in last time to the right, and you will have beaten the boss. Now I would like to congratulate you on your achievement, you did incredibly well, and if you found this video helpful, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one.
But you have no clue how.
Got access.
You're right, I don't. May you be free at last, number.
Got him.
Did you